Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. You like that? I like that. Astral Auto Repairs. Alright, can you dig it? Today is part 3. 96 Dodge Intrepid. That we kind of fabricated a pipe that you saw in part 2. Went to Lowe's and I just put a bunch of things together. It's cool when you can do that. So today is the let's see what happens. Let's see if we this pipe will work. So what I'm gonna do is pop this hood up, get it ready, go get our pipe, show you the pipe, and let's see, like in part 1 we was able to take it out like at an angle. So we're gonna see if this new one will go right back in there. All right, and we got us some 3/4 inch heater hose because our pipe is a little bit short on one end, so we're gonna replace that hose. And I hope this works. We'll be right back. All right, here's our pipe that Sylvia put together. She numbered this, so if it don't fit in there, she put this together as a dry run, and I, as you can see in part 2, I just put it together. So if it don't work, we know who to blame. Now, now if we notice this pipe goes like this part goes down to the water pump, and this part goes, and I cut that piece off from last time. So our pipe, basically, basically the same, right? Yeah, it's good. All right, let's try this out. So we're gonna go to the back of the engine, and hopefully this part's gonna go under the exhaust manifold and go up. Okay, let's try it. All right, we're gonna go down. Up against over here. All right, we got my help. Oh no, there we go. All right, just got to go up under this pipe. Let's get our fuel lines over to the side. Wow! Look at that! Look at that!
You got some wires right there. Does it have to go over?
I don't care about no wires.
Oh. Well then.
That wasn't part of my job. Which wires? Alright, we got these right here. This?
No.
This one?
Yeah, this one right there that's going under.
This?
Mm-hmm. That's for here?
Let's see. Yeah, let's get this on the other side just to be sure. But I'm not really sure. Okay, that looks about good. I mean, that looks like it's fitting in there pretty good. Alright, so you know what? This stuff hooked up over here. First thing we got, let's go back here and hook up our fuel lines. And let's see, we got this one right here, and this one, they should just go right up and snap into place. Okay, that's one. And try to get number 2 over here. And of course, oh man, this was bent a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's get number 2. Let me see, make sure. Yeah. Oh, looks like the tab is bent in there. Alright, let me straighten up that tab and I'll be right back. Okay, we got our fuel lines connected. Now, let's go over here. Let's hook up one of our heater core lines. Get our vice grips. Use this clamp, bring this clamp up. Okay. Now, we got our holes over here. Now, what I might do here, let me see if it fits. Oh, it does fit pretty good. Get our hose on this pipe over here. But you know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to take this back off. I'm going to take this clamp off, and I'm going to go get a regular clamp. And now that I got that on there, I ain't going to be able to get it off. Alright, I'm going to take this off, because I don't like these clamps anyway. And I'll be right back. Let me get a regular clamp. Alright, got us a regular clamp here. Let's get that up there. Now let's get our hose back on. Okay. And what I got here is a 5/16 3/8 drive socket with a 3/8 drive ratchet. First I'm going to loosen up this clamp a little bit. Let me get that on there. Okay. And I'm going to tighten that up. Okay, the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to come over here to the, just come around here to the other side. Let's get our coil out of the way. Now right down here, here's the other end of our pipe. And that's going to go right on to that. But what I'm going to go do is get me another clamp, and I'm going to take that clamp off. I hate that old clamp up there. Okay. This clamps. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, got me a new clamp here. Put that on. Now, let's get this hose hooked onto there. Well, I should be able to go up there with no problem. Whoops. This pipe over here has to go around. That. There. Yeah, let me go see if I can go a little bit more. Okay. Let's get our clamp up there. Where'd our clamp go? Way back here. Alright, same thing, 5/16. A little stubby ratchet. Now my main concern on this side is I want to make sure that I bring this pipe up because our starter is right there. So dang, a piece of plastic. I want to make sure our pipe is going to be up in the air. And it looks like,
just don't care.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, so far it's good. Alright, the next thing I want to do is let's take our ignition, our coil. Let's put that back into place. Okay, and while we're over here, let's plug that up. And we got him somewhere around here. We got the O2 sensor connector. Let's get that plugged up. Things out of the way there. Okay, now we got the 2 bolts right up here. Let's get those in. We'll be right back. Alright, we got 2 bolts holding this coil on. It's bolted to the back of the head somewhere. So I'm pretty much feeling for it. Okay, I feel we got one started. And get our other one. These are 15mm bolts. There we go. Bring them in as much as I can by hand, because I know I'm not going to have that much of a swing with the ratchet. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, we got a little misjudgment in measurement here, which is not that bad off. You actually, you put this together.
You gave me the pieces.
You put this together. I just gave you the pieces.
You gave
There's
me the
longer
pieces.
pieces up there. Give me that
And
mess.
I used up all the pieces you gave me.
Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is look over here. We got some old pieces here. So I'm gonna get this one and get a connector in there, put that together, and we're gonna put that on there, and that's gonna be perfect. So I don't even have to use any extra holes. All right, so let's put this together, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, here we go. We extended it, so that's gonna be perfect right there. Now, what I gotta do here is our other pipe. See if I can fit this in there. And I'm gonna make sure it's away from this harness. So the harness goes probably over there. And okay. So let's get this somehow. Let's get this hooked up to there. Great. Great, look at that right there. That's gonna be perfect. All right, let's get our vice grips. And we're gonna bring this clamp up and make sure everything else is out of the way. Well, that's gonna go over there. It's gonna go around that way. Got the intake gonna go right here. And we should be good to go. All right, let's pull that up and we'll be right back. All right, now before I hook this hose on over here, let's take out our bolts for the intake, or the plenum. Gonna wipe all this off. We're gonna get our plenum over here. Get all that grease and oil off of there. All right, we'll be right back. Let's get our plenum. Okay, you see our gasket is still intact. It's up there. So we're gonna go over here and I don't know what the heck we're gonna do. Let's just set it down in there. Make sure nothing's in the way. And what I'm gonna do is start putting our bolts in. Start from the shortest. And I'm just gonna put them in just by a couple threads. That's it. And it starts from the shortest to the longest. get our harnesses out of the way. The reason why I did that is because up under here, that exhaust pipe that's right there, we want to make sure that pipe is going to be, start them bolts in there and line them up and get that bolted in. Alright, so let me get over there and do that, and we'll be right back. Now I know my one over here is going to be difficult, but good thing we can pull this pipe down a little bit and move. That's still movable. So let's get our 2 screws. Let's get one, and we're going to try to get this thing lined up. Get it away from it. Get those wires away. I know once I get one, the other one's gonna be pretty easy. Alright, I got one started. Let's try to reach over here, pull our pipe down. Get that one started. This is why I left that intake loose, so I can move that intake around. Yeah, I thought I just had it too. I think it's going. Yes, it is. Boy, I am not going to be able to get a... There we go. I'm trying to bring this as much as I can by hand. Okay, let's get our first one up here. Alright, that's great. Alright, what I'm going to do is get a 1/2-inch drive wrench, and we're going to tighten those up. Matter of fact, before we do, let's go over here to the top. We got our vacuum hose for our fuel pressure regulator. We got our vacuum hose right here for our brake booster. And that one we got to squeeze that clip in, squeeze that clamp in. Yeah, that figures. You know what? I should just get something better to grab you. There we go. All right, got that. Should have some plugs over here. Here we go. What do we got here? Here we go. All right, for the map sensor. Have you? Okay, and here's a sensor over here for the EGR solenoid. Go plug that up. Okay, then we have the hose for the PCV. It's a raggedy damn hose, man. Let's get that clamped in.
You stuck on it.
Okay, and we have vacuum hose right here. Hook that on. Now, why do we got another one? Is it? No. This one's gonna go right here. So we still got a vacuum hose off around here somewhere. Okay, I'll find it in a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, we've got our vacuum line right here. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is got my 1/2" drive wrench, and I'm gonna go up under here, and I'm gonna go tighten up both of those screws. Probably better off using a 13. Okay, that's one. And I gotta reach way in the back to get that other one. And that one's gonna take some time. Alright, I'm going to tighten this up and I'll be right back. Alright, we got that tight. Next, let's bolt down our intake. First we're going to do 2 center ones, 13mm bolts. Let's bring this down by hand. And I'm using a 3/8 drive. And the other 2 on the outside is 10mm. Oops, here we go. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is bring them down a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is get my 9.5" extension, 3/8 drive ratchet, and I just want to bring these down. Just make sure my threading is grabbing a lot of thread. All right, and when you tighten these up, you want to make sure that you tighten up the center and then work your way out. So, we're going to go right here. Let's tighten these 2 up. Okay, and then we're going to go to the outside ones. That's her.
Yeah.
And tighten them 2 up. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, got that done. The next we're going to do, let's get this hoses hooked onto the bottom. First we got our little one here. And we're going to hook that on. Okay. Let's get our vice grips and bring that clamp up. Okay, and this one, I'm going to take this clamp off, and we're going to put us a regular clamp on over here. Okay. Let's get us a clamp and put it on. That perfect fit right there.
You're welcome.
I definitely know what I'm doing. Yeah, can you dig it? All right, 5/16. Let's tighten that up. Okay, now over here we got our wiring, another part of the wiring harness. I got one going to the air temperature sensor, one going to whatever it wants to go, I don't know. Throttle positioning sensor. And I remember the clip was broken on this. Just make sure that's plugged in there tight. And one going to the idle air control motor. Perfect. Alright, the next we're going to do, we'll come on this way, is hook up our accelerator cable. Now we got the 2 bolts in here that we took out before. 10mm bolts, let's take those out. Alright, and then what you're going to do here is our cable goes like that. So what we have to do here is, let's bring this over here. This cable has to go through this slot and then down. So we're working with the inside one first. So open up the throttle so you can get it to go in there. Slide it all the way over, it can go. Locked into place. This one's the gas pedal. Now that one's for the cruise control. This one's for the gas pedal. See how we can pull that out? So we're going to get this one lined up. That's going to go to the first one. And that's done. Then we're going to get our 2 10mm bolts. Start them back into the plenum. Okay. Let's get our 10mm socket. Deep 3/8 drive. As you can see, I'm bringing them in by hand right now. Okay, get my ratchet, 3/8 drive ratchet. Tighten them up. Now these aren't super tight because it's going into aluminum, so there's not a lot of pressure on that at all. Okay, we're good. We'll be right back. Alright, you know I forgot to tighten these up. That sucked. For the bolts for the coil. So I got my 15mm wrench down here. And I'm just going to tighten these up. It's kind of messed up because it's a little bit more complicated to get to now. Okay, that's one. The other one is further down this way. Okay, I'm gonna tighten this up and I'll be right back. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna do, I got 2 long wire ties. I might need 3. And what I'm gonna go down here, I am going to hook it on to our new pipe. And what I want to do is wire tie this, put some, bring this pipe up a little bit. It's not touching the starter, and I thought it would, but I just want to bring this thing up a little bit because the original pipe has a bracket on it. There we go. Oops. Now, I gotta figure something to hook this onto, and I gotta stay away from the exhaust system. What do we got right here? No, that's. No, let's hook this up first. Man, this is. I don't know what the heck made me do this, man. What do you want, bright ideas? Okay. Let's get you over this way. And actually, I'm gonna need 3. So let me hook this one up. Okay. I got 2 of them. Now let me get me a 3rd one. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up right around here. Let me see. Here it is. Here it is right here, and you can see. And as you can see right here, I'm picking it up and you see the pipe moving. I definitely want to get this thing up over something. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm holding it up right here. I got me another wire tie. And And actually, what I think I got a great idea here. I'm gonna go hook it up around here and go around the fuel rail on the bulky part. Let's see here. As you can see the pipe moving over there. There we go. Now I got a lot of room above the starter. That's good. Everything's looking great. Okay, everything's hooked up. I ain't got to hook up this yet. So what we're going to do is now we're going to put some antifreeze in here, in this expansion tank right here. And we're going to see what we got. This thing's been running with rust water for a long time. All right, let's get some antifreeze. We'll be right back. All right, what I got here, instead of me trying to pour antifreeze in it and spill it everywhere, I got my little tool here so I can fill it right up. All right, we're using 50-50 antifreeze, Prestone. Will it work? Will it work? This thing's got a bleed screw. Oh, this thing has a bleed screw over here. So we're gonna open this bleed screw up. But actually I can tell it has no leaks because the antifreeze is bubbling like that. So it has no air escaping anywhere. So I know we're good to go. But I gotta open it up and fill this system up. We'll go get a socket and be right back. All right, we're gonna open up this bleed screw, which is a 3/8. I got 3/8 shallow socket, 3/8 drive. And that's all we're gonna do is, be careful with this because this thing, a lot of corrosion buildup, this thing will snap right off. And watch I snap it off. So we're just gonna break it loose, just like that. And we're gonna continue to pour antifreeze in here until antifreeze pours out of there. So let's find out. We're going to be pouring it. And as soon as we see antifreeze come out of there, we know the system is full. And we close it up. And this is still going. Well, I'll tell you what. When it starts coming out, we'll come back and I'll show you. Be right back. All right, you see it coming out, but you see water just coming out. So I'm going to still let that drain out until we see green.
Still clear.
Wow, look at all that water coming out of there. All right, we're gonna let that run and keep on going until we see green come out. We'll be back. All right, it's been about 3 minutes. And it's weird how antifreeze and the antifreeze and water is not mixing and come out there and mix. But it's like the antifreeze is heavier and it's pushing the water right out of the system. So we're gonna sit here and let this go a little bit longer. Get some more antifreeze up in the bucket. All right, we'll be right back. All right, as you can see, it's starting to get a little green, but there's still a lot of water in there. So So we're gonna still let it go for a few more minutes. It's getting greener. We'll be right back. Alright, now we got a stream. The majority of it's antifreeze. So we're gonna close this off. We're gonna tighten this up. And this is not super tight. That's it. Done. Next, what I'm gonna do is take the bottle off, take our little filler tube off, and hook up our. Actually, what we're gonna do is do a little pressure test on it. All right, I'm gonna take this off, and we'll be right back. All right, let's get our pressure tester out of here. This is the test. Okay, let's hook it up. Go to about 15 psi. Look at that. It's holding. We're good to go. Thought I heard something. Nope. We're good to go. Let's release the pressure. Good job, Sylvia. You did a good job. All right, we're gonna get our rest of our air cleaner back on, and we're gonna start it up, make sure everything's good, and call it a day. I'm gonna tell him to get a new cap too, because this thing, the seal is all messed up, and I think there's more rust than seal. All right, we'll be right back. All right, now I'm gonna start the car up, check it out. We know there's no leaks. Just did a pressure test on it, but the customer also wanted us to check out because sometimes it starts, sometimes it don't, and they think they might need a starter. Let's try. Let's start it up and see. Oh yeah, that sounds like a starter. Looking pretty good. Alternator kind of whining. And look like our AC belt is loose. I got the AC work. Alright, let's shut this off. Okay, as you can see, our little trick worked. So pretty much, we're the best. But we've always been the best. We're Astro, damn it. All right. And what's good about it, that's some galvanized, that's some steel pipe. That's that pipe they put in the old houses. So that thing is good for at least 25, 30 years, at least. So it's definitely gonna outlast the car. All right. We'll be right back.
Okay, you just watched part 3 of making up a pipe for a 96. Why are you coming over here? For a 96 Intrepid. It was a heater pipe. The heater pipe went from the heater core, the reservoir, and the water pump. And well, it was really expensive. We did finally found it, but it was very expensive, so we decided to make our own. And that's what we did. It is like 1,000 degrees out here with like 2,000% humidity, and on top of that there's a field back there. Let me direct you to the field. There's a field back there. I don't know what they're growing back there, okay, but they're spreading, you know, fertilizer mixed in with you know what. So it is stinking so bad out here. We can't wait to just finish this car and just go home. So, if anybody needs a pipe like that, I hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. And you guys know it. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you at the next video.
Hey, whoa. Wait a minute. What happened?
Oh!
Yeah, didn't even give me a chance. I didn't even get a chance.
I'm telling you, it is so hot out here.
Too bad. I didn't get to say. Too bad.
Maybe that was done on purpose. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them down below in the comment section. Or you can email
Too bad.
at tim@astraalautorepairs.com. See you next time.